Good morning. Today we're out here saying goodbye to one of our favorite trees in the yard, the one right next to the house. They've come to cut it down because
she's in decline.
I know.
The canopy's not doing so hot and it's starting to uproot.
So instead of it falling down, they're gonna come chop it down. What do you think about this?
This is my favorite tree. I'm scared of they're gonna chop it down.
It's okay. We don't want it to fall down, so they're gonna chop it down, right? But
they're gonna chop the front.
Are you gonna watch them? Is it gonna be so cool?
No, they're gonna chop the front of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're chopping which way? This way, because the power goes this way. The power.
It's gonna be a very entertaining day here.
It's funny how a tree can start to feel like part of the family. This tree has stood in front of our house for as long as I can remember. It has shaded our yard, looked through our living room window, and quietly been part of so many seasons of our family's life. But just like everything else in nature, trees don't last forever. Over the last few years, we've had some pretty strong windstorms, and many of our older trees on the property have begun to show their age. As hard as it is to say goodbye, keeping our family safe has to come first. So this week, we made the hard decision to take this one down. It's bittersweet to say goodbye to something that's been part of your life for so long. But we have to look forward to the future. We'll plant new trees that will grow alongside of the next generation of our family, creating shade and memories for years to come. This old tree definitely gave them a run for their money. Because of her size, they had to take the trunk down one section at a time. As they worked their way to the bottom, they found quite a bit of rot at the base, and made us realize that even though it was a difficult decision, it was the right one. Mark counted more than 150 growth rings on the trunk, which means that this beautiful old tree had been standing there for well over a century. Just imagine all the seasons she witnessed before we ever were here. One thing I'm really going to miss is that this old tree was our bird watching tree every winter. It was right outside our living room window. We spent so many mornings watching woodpeckers, blue jays, cardinals, and so many other birds come visit. This spring, a woodpecker even chose this tree to raise her family. We watched her work so hard building her nest. And then we got the incredible privilege of watching her babies peek out and eventually take their first flight. It was one of those simple moments that made you really appreciate nature. Knowing how much Markie loved following their story, Mark asked the tree service to cut off that section so that we got to keep and look inside and show Markie the little home the woodpecker had built. It was such a neat way to remember all the life this old tree had supported over the years. Even though we'll miss her, it's a comfort in knowing that she gave us so many wonderful memories. And now it's our turn to plant new trees. Someday we'll become just as much part of someone else's story as it has ours. Sometimes caring for a place means letting go of what's been there for decades, so there's room for something new to grow. That's just another reminder that life on the farm is always changing, but every ending is also the beginning of something new.